Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm excited to share with you a bit of a haul of some vintage items and some other items that I got from Melbourne, from op shops and vintage and antique shops as well. So I've got a pile of books here, and then I've got a pile of gorgeous goodies here of swap cards and postcards. I've got some doilies and some music paper, and let's go through the pile of books first. This one is a vintage French book, and it's a vocabulary book. I always love getting these books because they have such fun pictures and layouts as well. So it's, instead of having like solid text all the way across the page, it's nice having a bit of interest like this, and really fun to use these in vintage French journals, which is one of my all-time favorite themes. And this one's just got really cool pages, a nice variety, even music paper in there. And I adore the little illustrations. There's even some color illustrations there. So very happy with that find in an op shop. Then I got a whole bunch of Helen Steiner Rice books. I've used some of her books in the past when I made some prayer or faith journals, or I think I made a friendship journal once with her books. And I just found two other ones that I haven't seen before from her, these ones. Actually, no, I haven't seen any of these ones, I don't think. I actually found so many of her books at various places. It was amazing. So I could have gotten maybe 10 of her books, but I thought I'd just go for the ones that I hadn't seen before and work with those. This one I especially chose because it had these beautiful full page color illustrations, and I thought I might make a collection of faith journals where I use those for the cover of the journals, and then that could set the scene. So one could be a prayer journal, and one could be a comfort journal. One could be a love journal. What else do we have here? A blessings journal. So I thought that might be fun. A peace journal, God's care journal. I'm not sure if it would work, but I'll have a look and see if those pages would fit nicely on some covers. So there's that one. Then there's daily stepping stones. I also like that these are poetry books. So often I will look for poetry books again because it has a nice layout on the page with the text. This one also has beautiful full-size color pages, so I was even thinking of making another collection of journals with those as the front cover. It all just depends on if it will fit on the cover. This is a friendship journal if I was to make that one into a cover. So yeah, there's another prayer one. That one was pretty. What was that? Peace and joy. That is so pretty. I love those blue flowers. Maybe I can make myself one. I know I'm not supposed to be making myself any journals this year, but that rule might be going out the window a little bit just because I've been getting into journaling so much again. And just pen on paper, it's so good, just filling pages and pages and pages with pen and paper. This one doesn't have color illustrations, but it has lovely script writing for the titles, the beautiful layout of the poems, and then the beautiful illustrations as well with the florals. So that is just for you. And then this one is a floral botanical book I found. So that's also what I look for when I go to op shops, is floral books. So this one has some really lovely pages like this. I love the illustrated pages the most, so that's what I look for, and just really lovely pages that I thought I could include in a gardening journal or any floral botanical journal, or any journal really. Floral pages look great in any journal, I reckon. So lots and lots of colour pages there. Very beautiful. Then I was excited to find this one because I haven't seen a book like this before. It's more like a journal, but just with the most beautiful illustrations. So it has these blank pages that you can write on, which is great because I can include those in journals, and it's already got beautiful writing pages. I absolutely love this. I might keep that for my journal. I absolutely love this too. And just really beautiful pictures and layouts, page spreads. I mean, this, I could maybe even just keep this as a journal for me, honestly. So that is a good find. I was very happy with that find. And then a whole stack of music paper. This one I got from Market Fair, which is in Ferntree Gully, and it came in 2 packs, and they called it just like a collage pack. And so there's all different types of music papers all stacked together. And I thought, yeah, I'm always looking out for music paper. I like having a nice stash of bulk music paper on hand. Yeah, vintage music paper is definitely one of my staples that I love using. And then here, let's go into this little pile of beauty. So I only found 3 doilies this time, but we've got this one here, which is really beautiful with the blue. Got this one here with the pink delicate blossoms, really pretty. And then this one is really, really stunning. Just really gorgeous. And I love the shape. I like the interesting or the more unique shapes as well. So that will be fun. I've got a couple of linen packs that I'll be putting up in my Etsy now that I've been collecting for quite a long time. I might even have 3 now, 3 packs that I can put up. Let's move on to the vintage postcards. So this is what I showed you. These ones come from that place Butler's, where I took you to come shopping with me, and so this is what I got there. Some of the swap cards are from there, some of the swap cards are from a place called Hunted, which is an antique place in Kilsyth. So here we have this one here, and I chose these ones with this fancy border. People ask me how much they cost. Depending on where you go, I found them from anything from 50 cents right up to $10. And these ones at Butler's, they ranged from maybe $3 to $10. And I know that's quite expensive. I love that writing there. I usually only aim for the ones that are 50 cents to $1, but since I couldn't find any, I ended up just getting some of the more expensive ones. I don't think I went higher than $4 though, unless it was like a really beautiful one that I absolutely fell in love with. I may have spent maybe $5 on one, but I try not to go higher. But sometimes you just fall in love with them and you can't help yourself. This one's gorgeous with the blue. I like that one that has the stamp. So some have writing, some don't. And that's just a beautiful collection there. Let's put that blue one on the top. And then here I got one Will's cigarette cards of a lady in the 18th century. Thought that was really pretty. The swap cards, they can range from 50 cents to $2 where I've been anyway. I chose ones that didn't go higher than $1. And some of them I actually got in a good deal. I got like 9 for $6 or something. So I always look for ballet ladies because I love ballet. I look for florals. the Queen. I love the crown and the Queen. Oh, which reminds me of another find that I have. I'll show you this in a little bit. I'll show you that at the end of the video. Hang on, let me put that there so I remember. Okay, so another ballet one, and then a whole bunch of florals. So I just look for birds, butterflies, and florals. There weren't many birds. Oh, and I also look for like ladies in pretty gowns. There weren't many birds. There was 1 or 2 butterflies, but most of them were florals. This one I thought was just really cute with the silhouette. And I do want to make another wedding album or journal, because I got a whole bunch of wedding themed stuff, so I thought that could go in there. And then yeah, just a whole selection of florals. These ones all came from Butler's, and then I think these ones here came from the place in Kilsyth, Hunted, where I got packs of 9 for a bit cheaper. The only downside with the packs of 9 is you couldn't choose what was in the packs, so some of them I'm not particularly fussed about, but you can always use them. Just really loved the dancing, the ballet lady. That one's really sweet. I just love the gowns, the dresses, and I fell in love with this one because of the blue gown and the florals. And that whole scene is just really pretty. And this one, my friend said that this one was probably 100 years old, and that this one was really special. So she said a few of them were really special. She knows about vintage things, so she was telling me that, yeah, the dancing lady and that one and this one were very special, and she was telling me which ones were the newer ones and which ones were 100 years old, and was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting to have you here. So yeah, that is a look at the swap cards or the playing cards. Always love looking for vintage postcards and playing cards, and the cigarette cards or the tea cards. And then let me show you this tin. So I've always wanted a tin. Just one tin is enough. If I find another pretty one, I might grab it. But I always wanted, it was on my wish list, to just get one tin that I could store stuff in. And then this one I found also at Hunted. And you guys know how much I love the Queen in terms of the crown, the gown, the jewels, the jewellery. It's all just speaks to me of things I love. I love sparkles, and I love pretty things and beautiful things and jewels and the crown. I'm all about the crown. And you know, the crown for me is a symbol of identity and joy and delight. So I don't particularly like seeing like the actual photo of a queen's face or anything, but like the profile or the outline and like the stamp, you know, the vintage stamp where you just see the profile of the queen's face. That's what I like. So not a photo of people. I'm one of those people who doesn't really like photos of people in my journal. But this I can do. So I thought it was just beautiful. I love the white. I love the pastel blue. I love the pastel pink. I love the florals. I love the birds and the gold. And I love that it says diamond. Oh my gosh, I love diamonds in terms of like the symbol of diamond. Oh, that was a bit loud. Sorry about that. I just put in a whole bunch of my collage materials. I did an unboxing of another In Love art shop haul. That's still yet to come out. You'll see that soon. So sneak peek here. And this is just where I kept them all so I can reach for my collage pieces. And that's my tin where I keep them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.